Hello Leo, thank you very much for coming back, thank you very much for joining me, thank you very much for your support, and thank you for your energy. We will jump straight into your reading for the upcoming week. Oh, that was very quick. We're going to have five different rows, one more row for the work, one for the relationship, one for the health, and one row for the finances, and one more for the what's the best step to take in the week ahead. Okay, right. Okay, let me just start with the work first. It seems like your for the last couple of months, you've worked very intensively on some kind of project or some kind of. There was some. It was. You had. I don't know why, but I'm being shown a house. I don't know if you're an architect or you have been doing some kind of work on the renovation on the houses or on a house. But it seemed like there was quite a lot of different. Positive and then negative aspects which you've taken out of that project or that work. Again, I think it will be. I think it will be a good news in terms of this the work in general. I think you will be quite happy. Although yes, it involved quite a lot of stress and quite a lot of maybe not necessarily sometimes a positive vibration. Okay, so that's what I can feel from the work one. In terms of the work. It seems like you work with quite a lot of people, and you can you've got either good friends or good people around you, or negative friends. Okay, it's very strange because you see like there are like two bubbles. Okay, so there are like two different kind of significant people in your life, negative and positive, and pretty much that's how it's in terms of you're very dynamic, Leo. Okay, and you're a very passionate person. But sometimes it just feels like, but at the same time you're very temperamental. Okay, and it seems like you have done quite well with dividing negatives from positives in terms of the people, and I think that's the most important thing what you need to remember about. Okay, that there are not always everyone, not always every person is positive towards you. Okay, in your workplace it seems like you've got quite a lot of negativity there. Okay. How to sort of deal with this situation in terms of the work is don't show people that you're you're Leo again, so you're very dynamic and you're very passionate. So just show your self, but not true self maybe. Okay, so just wear, you have to sort of wear a mask, so that's how it feels like you shouldn't show your entire emotions, tell them about your entire life and all of that stuff. Just don't close yourself down a bit. Okay, don't show your whole self inside. Okay, so that's the sort of the guidance which I get from the card for yourself. In terms of the row number 2, so relationship, can I have a relationship, please, for Leo? Relationship for Leo. If you will see a couple of cats running around and trying to kill themselves, it's my two cats, Felix and Felicity. They are walking all around the place, and I think they've got a bit of a glitch. Okay. In terms of the relationship, ooh, beautiful card. Okay. Beautiful card in terms of being ready for another stage or another level in your relationship. If you are not in a relationship, I think it comes to the time, now is the good time to actually start some kind of friendship going into relationship mode. Okay, so now is the best time. Beautiful card, and I think the person who you're seeing or who you have who caught your eye is very positive. They are very high vibration, and they will give you they will give you fun, but at the same time they will give you some kind of I want to say a safe bubble. Okay, so that's what they're going to give you. So if you're thinking about, oh, should I go for it, or I shouldn't, maybe it's time to proceed, okay, and go forward. Okay, so that's the guidance which I get from this card. In terms of traveling, okay, you might go for some kind of traveling in terms of vacation. Okay, I don't know why it comes under the relationship. I don't know if the person maybe lives somewhere else and you have to travel to the person, but it feels like you're going to travel, but it will be closer to the 8th month of a year. Okay, so about August, where you can actually be able to fly somewhere far away. That's why, and it will be very short, a small window of opportunity to go away. Okay, so I don't know if the lockdown, it might to do something with the lockdown, or with something else, but yeah, so, okay. Weirdly enough, you see, in that card there's a volcano which erupted. I've got this weird feeling that it might, there might be some kind of negative vibe coming from that person who you want to see, or they are being blocked by someone. So I don't know if they are still in a relationship or if they didn't dealt with everything within their relationship, but that's how it feels like there might have unsolved businesses, okay, with a previous relationship or previous partner, and they, in order for them to go into a relationship with you, they need to have a clean book. Okay, so just remember about that. Just speak to them about their love life, or if they don't have someone else on the side, because you will not like the outcome in the future. Okay, Leo. But again, if you will speak to them, there are high chances of very, very good relationship. And I think if the person, if you've got second thoughts about the person, I think it's worth doing and going into it. Okay. Yeah, I think it's very good, very good. Okay, in terms of the relationship. Third row, health. Health wise, there will be I don't know why at first I wanted to say older man, but I think it will be actually a female, older female who you will have to help out. Again, I get this information that it might be in a care home or somewhere else, not in your place, or not in the person's house as such, and you will have to help them out. Maybe even a hospital, you know, but it just seems like you will have quite a lot of work to do around helping that person. Okay, but I mean, like, again, you will need to gather quite a lot of courage and quite a lot of self-preservation in terms of your mental state in order to deal with those emotions, and that person. I think it will be quite hard for you in terms of the emotional state. Okay, so that's what I get from it. But it. I don't know why, but the cards want me to tell you that it's around September. Cards wanted me to tell you it's September in terms of the health and when it might be resolved. September. Okay, so September. Whoever this resonates to. Okay. In terms of your health, okay, and your energy health. I think most of the time you're showing. You're showing that you're okay, but maybe deep inside you might not be. Okay, you might feel actually quite sad or quite upset, but you're trying not to show, especially in your workplace. I don't know why, but I get information about the workplace, Leo. You try not to show too much of your emotional state in terms of your work, especially that, I don't know why, but I can sense that there is a person in your workplace who might not be directly towards you, might not be positive. Okay, they might not dislike you, basically, and especially in front of that person you will have to be quite not yourself. Again, put the mask on, don't show your true self, exactly what we talked about before. Okay, fourth row, finances. Okay. There will be expenditures. Okay, there will be expenditures, and you might have some kind of more so your finances will go away for the next 2 months. So for the next 2 months, just try not to overspend. Just try to stay with, in terms of healthy bank account balance. Okay, so don't overspend in the next 2 months. After that, I think it will be a beginning of a new job, or you're thinking about changing the job. You got this new vision inside of your head that I think you're sort of ready, but are you though? Aren't you a bit safe? You feel very safe in your workplace at the moment, but at the same time you wouldn't mind to change into something else. But if you will change into something else, will you get the same amount of money, for example? All of those questions you need to ask yourself, Leo. But yeah, very significant card. Okay. Basically, yeah, in your workplace, I can see that you've got, in terms of the finances, but again, it tells me workplace, you need to put that armor on yourself, and you're not, you can't show yourself true self. Again, the fog in the background tells us about there will be some kind of expenditures going in the nearest future. Okay, in terms of what's the best step to take in the week ahead, Leo, is okay, just slow down a bit. Okay, intensity card, slow down a bit. Don't isolate yourself. Okay, but be a bit be like a bit of like an ice in terms of your emotions towards the people. Don't show your whole heart to them. Okay, be like ice. Okay, so that's what I'm being shown, like iceberg. Okay, and plan some kind of vacation or some kind of going away time, especially that most probably lockdown will finish in the next couple of weeks or months, or there will be a pause. I don't actually think it's going to actually finish. I think it's going to be a pause and it's going to come back, but that's yeah, completely different kind of reading. But just use it in order for you to be able to do something. Okay, you need vacation basically. Okay, so that's what cards tell me. You need to slow down. Don't do things so intense. Isolate yourself emotionally from people and go on vacation. Okay, Leo. Thank you very much, and I shall speak to you next week. Thank you. Bye.